Hey y'all, welcome back to Real Raw and Sweet Tarot. If you are new here, welcome. If you are a returning member to the Soul Tribe, welcome back. Aries, this is your reading. My name is Arena and we're going to hop right into it. Your sage is going crazy smoking for y'all today. So if it looks a little smoky, that's probably why. Number two, I just woke up. So if it seems like it, that's why. But yeah, you and Taurus reading are up today. We have a full moon tomorrow. So I hope everybody is doing well. This full moon is all about like old memories will be resurfacing, and it's all about time to make a decision. Either you're going to make shit work or you're going to let it go, just period. And I read that clear as day the other day, and I feel like that out of everything that I read was the biggest thing that stood out for me, because I feel like it is decision time. It is time to crack down and decide what you really want, who you really want to be in your life, because I feel like that's really going to dictate the rest of your year. Okay, so let's just keep that in mind. Yeah, heavy meditations, prayer, all that. You already know, candle rituals, whatever you're going to do it tomorrow, do it tonight. Our illumination is, last night it was at 95. Tonight it's probably at 98. And tomorrow it's going to be at the full 100. So no matter what day you have done anything, or if your intuition has been really, really strong about something, please don't ignore that as well. You guys can actually look up tips what to do for this full moon. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm almost positive the full moon is in Leo. It's in Leo, or it's in your sign. I know it's a fire sign. I forget. But anyways, nevertheless, we're going to hop into the what lies beneath. See what lies beneath the surface for you, and what is not being shown. So for Aries, channeling Aries, what do they need to know? See here. Let's see. I hope everybody's been having a good week, and I hope the snow isn't like kicking everybody's ass, because it's really been trying to get me, y'all. All right, let's see here. First two cards out, we have red lipstick stain. Ooh, that makes me feel like somebody's a cheater. And if there's like dye on my fingernails, I just want to let y'all know. I was dyeing cookies earlier. Anyways, burning evidence here. Yeah. Somebody had makeup on their clothes and they said, yeah, let me burn this shit before Aries get home, because they already know what's up. Getting played, manipulation, lies, control. What did I literally just say? Outdated. Discarded, irrelevant, old news. I love when this card comes out, because most of the time this card comes out, it means whoever I'm doing the reading for, whatever sign I'm doing the reading for, they are now viewing somebody as old news. Like, this is somebody I left in the past, or this usually means an ex that's trying to resurface because they're irrelevant now. But here they come, trying to come back. Last three, you have check yourself, promiscuous, temptress, trying to steal your man or steal your woman, whatever. And then last but not least, we have tantric sex. This is divine union, soul connection type of sex, the kind that you don't have with everybody. Like, and I hate to be blunt, but just because somebody can make you aroused or make you whatever, that does not mean it's a tantric union, okay? That's a very, like, sacred divine union. You have a 7-card spread here, and the angel number 7 is connected to good luck and prosperity. So hopefully you guys have been feeling like luck has been on your side. But yeah, let's see what's red lipstick stains. Whoa, okay, let's just take those two. 6 of Wands in the reverse, and the 7 of Cups in the reverse. Interesting. You could be dealing with another fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, or a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Somebody that falls into the illusion of all the options of people they have. So, I mean, that makes a lot of sense coming out with that. Somebody probably got stains all up their clothes. And that's why burning evidence is next. I'm telling you. Like, I feel like somebody burnt up their shit because they didn't want you to see what makeup was on it or whatever evidence was left on it. 7 of Cups in the reverse is also somebody that doesn't make realistic choices. So what else with the 6 of Wands in the reverse? Also, something didn't come out successful. I think somebody thought they were going to go to whoever this person was, get their little lipstick stains, come back, burn their shit, and everything was going to go away or dissolve in some type of way. But the 6 of Wands in reverse, somebody didn't come out successful in what they wanted anyways. Somebody tried to get to a certain point and they couldn't. We have the sun here, Leo energy. Okay. I feel like somebody sees you as so much joy in their life, and they also see that you're receiving blessings. You are completely fine without this person. I feel like a lot of you guys are in the mood on stage, and somebody sees how much joy you still much carry, and how much laughter is still in your body without them. And I feel like they really don't know how to handle that. If you're like, I don't give a fuck who you were with or what you were doing, whatever the case may be. Okay, let's see. What's burning evidence? Burning evidence. Y'all, what's going on? Like, Knight of Wands in the reverse. You could be dealing with the Sagittarius. I knew it was a fire sign. I felt that. Yeah, somebody that's impulsive, somebody that's sarcastic. And I also feel like this is somebody that is always off the hinges. Like, whoever you're involved with, or if this is somebody from your past, because remember, we do have outdated here. I really feel like either somebody could have burned your stuff as well, being impulsive. What else with this Knight of Wands in reverse? Also, I feel like, yeah, somebody has a tendency. The Knight of Wands is somebody that rushes to sleep around. This is the type of person that feels like they have to get their get back, their lick back, whatever. Yeah, Eight of Wands in the reverse. You got this person blocked. A lot of you guys have this person blocked. You're like, no, I'm just not going to do it. Especially if they burned some of your stuff, you're definitely not feeling it. Yeah, and somebody's stuck. Somebody's stuck on how they feel about you as well, and they feel like they can't move on. And whatever you caught them burning or whatever you caught burnt up, I feel like that was like your last straw, and that's really why you ended up blocking somebody. What else with the Eight of Wands in the reverse? Oh, okay. The Queen of Wands in the reverse. Funny. So you got Sagittarius and then Aries. Not somebody trying to act like, oh, Aries don't look that good no more. You're a fucking lie. Also, the Queen of Wands in the reverse, this person could have been sleeping with another fire sign because they know that they get around too. So if your intuition has been rising about it being a specific person, it could be another Aries, a Leo, or a Sag. Yeah. It's like one fire sign was with another fire sign. Now they feel like they got to hurry up and cover everything up. I'm almost positive whoever your person was with, cheated on you with, or even if y'all broke up and it was still just some shit that was a betrayal, just know, I feel like you know this other person. You know this other person, and it is somebody, they may be pretty, or they may be really good looking as a man, whatever the case may be, they're attractive, but they use their charm to get what they want, and they sleep around with multiple people. Like, it gives gold digger. So I feel like the fact that they both sleep around so much, y'all's meant to be together. Whoever these people are, they're meant to be together. If the Queen of Wands in the reverse is your energy, maybe you're on that. You don't want to show as much skin, or you don't want to be so sexy anymore. You don't want to express yourself in a certain type of way. Either this person may have knocked down your pride in some type of way, like, damn, oh no, I got to get back to being me and really feeling myself because this person diminished something either to my ego or just how I think about myself. So that Queen of Wands in the reverse energy could be you if you haven't been feeling like yourself lately. You haven't been really being stylish or, hyping yourself up like you really used to. What else is the Queen of Wands in reverse? Knight of Wands in the reverse. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. Yeah. Now you have Taurus energy, Virgo energy, and Capricorn. I just feel like somebody was so lazy, and I just feel like there was no effort put into the relationship at all. Honestly. And it's another thing. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. This is somebody that also don't put no effort into their finances as well. They never have like an end goal of where their life is going. Like start setting more up for yourself. And I feel like they don't do that. Okay. So yeah. Somebody, like I just said, somebody don't got no money. Yeah. Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands in reverse. This person could be the same person. All this fire sign energy. Somebody could be making people feel like they're so passionate about them, but it's just to gain access to whatever they want. And then they try to get rid of all the evidence. And burning the evidence, it doesn't even have to mean in a literal sense. Somebody didn't have to really burn something. Okay. If they had makeup on it, maybe they did burn it because they want to hide it. But burning the evidence could literally just mean I'm getting rid of whatever is going to make me look bad. So if somebody is sleeping around with somebody for money, I'm sure they would delete that off their phone. I'm sure they would get rid of any evidence that had to do with the altercation apart from you, just period. What's getting played? Manipulation. I could already see where this reading is going, Aries. That's why I'm like, Eight of Swords in the reverse. You freed yourself from their manipulation. And that's another thing that they see and they can't fucking take it. You've done all the self-reflecting. You've done all the overthinking, beating yourself up in your brain about how you let this person lie to you so much or control you in ways that you never expected a person to allow. Or no, how did I say that? You never expected yourself to allow somebody to control you this type of way. And you finally freed yourself from that. Okay, you go, Aries. What else with the Eight of Swords in the reverse? What else with the Eight of Swords? Seven of Wands. It was a struggle for you, though. I feel like because either the fact that you didn't expect somebody to really, like, treat you this way or really, like, be around so much like they were or whatever evidence you found, it could have really been, like, crushing. Like, oh, I didn't expect that. But also, the Seven of Wands is, like, that struggle energy, but it's also that walking on eggshells type energy. Like, oh, if you do something wrong or you do anything bad, everything's going to turn around on you. But also the Seven of Wands is about feeling like I'm in competition. Like I always have to have one up on you, or I always have to be the one that is doing something to get back at you. Remember we was just talking about that lick back, get back type of energy. And I feel like you don't want to always be on guard from that. So you freed yourself from that too. You're like, I'm not going to keep feeling like I'm in competition with people or struggling to be with you. Like that's crazy. And then you have the Four of Wands coming out here. The number 11 can be significant. The number 17 could be somebody's birthday. But anyways, the Four of Wands coming out here, I feel like you finally left out of somebody's complete control. You could have been living with this person and you could have moved out and got your own place. So if so, congratulations. You're like, fuck that. I'm on my own. Love that to see you thriving. But also the Four of Wands could have just been people around you that really, really support you. And they were even your backup. Like, oh, I'll help you. You could come stay with me, whatever the case may be. I feel like you have people in your corner when it came to this manipulation and you getting control. People weren't having it and people really did have your back. But a lot of you guys, you got your own place now and you no longer live with this person. So yes, congrats to you. What's outdated? What's outdated, old news, irrelevant? What's outdated? Oh my, that's a lot. Eight of Pentacles, it's just showing how much higher you set your standards. You know how much more you want for yourself, and this person isn't going to give you that, especially with the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody that's lazy or either always losing a job or just they don't really have any set plans for their future whatsoever. So there's that. Yeah, Ten of Swords, it's just so much release energy. The number 18 could also be significant. But it's just so much about you freeing yourself from how people failed you or just freeing yourself from the betrayal. You're like, this is old news. This is done, data. I don't got nothing to say about it. Yeah, I just don't got nothing to say about it. What's check yourself? Check yourself before you wreck yourself, honey. Two of Cups. And y'all see how clear that came out? I feel like Spirit is trying to tell you, check yourself, that you will be in a union with somebody again, that somebody really is your divine counterpart, that will be your divine counterpart. Or if you are currently in a connection with somebody else right now, I feel like all these feelings and memories about the past, if this is your past energy, and it makes sense with this full moon going on because memories of the past resurfacing. Don't let anything that happened in your past sabotage your future. Because a lot of you guys are already in a connection where you were fated to meet this person. This is a divine union, okay, with this Two of Cups here. So I feel like for some of you guys, this is a huge message. And I guess you could say a little pre-warning. Do not let your past interfere with your present, because this is why it's coming out with check yourself. A lot of you guys are already in a connection, but all these old thoughts about how somebody used to dog you or they just needed some money or somewhere to stay, like that's why they were living with you, whatever the case may be. A lot of you guys are used to being used. You're used to being used for your assets or for your ass, just period. And honestly, you're like, I feel like now, whoever you're with now, you're already in your brain starting to think the same shit. Are they really using me for real? Are they really, your mind's starting to to play back to the past. And I feel like Spirit don't want you to do that. That's why they're like, check yourself, okay? Whoever you are with, they have genuine feelings for you. You have genuine feelings for them. Yeah, this was a divine fated meeting. What else with the Two of Cups? Some of you guys really could be involved with a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Anything else with the Two of Cups before we move on? All right. What's promiscuous? What's promiscuous for Aries? The Three of Swords coming out in the reverse. Yeah, you know, somebody that made their bed, now they got to lay in it. They're over there heartbroken. Somebody is like literally grieving without you. And also, I feel like somebody could really be grieving at the fact that you blocked them. I feel like that was the last straw. Like, damn, Aries really don't like me no more. Or Aries really ain't fucking with me no more. No, you wanted to go around and sleep with whoever you want to sleep. And you know how I said sleep with somebody's man? And at first I was getting that could be two different people. If you're in a scenario where you know your person slept with somebody, you know, this message is completely for you. Yeah, they're over there grieving, feeling so bad. They both are. They both are. Because whoever that Queen of Wands is, whoever that is, she knows for a fact that she slept with your person. And now she's over there feeling so bad, grieving the friendship. And the person is grieving it too. They both lost you. They both lost you. But like I said, if that fire sign is just one person and that storyline doesn't resonate for you, just know, yeah. Or like I said, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, whatever. Just know that person is over there heartbroken. They are really going through it. But you were with a third party. So, I mean, what did you expect Aries to do? Stay? Come on now. People be acting slow. People act delusional and then expect you to still want to be with them. People do things and betray your trust, but still expect you to adore them. It's crazy to me. But yeah, Three of Swords in the reverse. Sure, they're grieving, they're heartbroken, but this is also an indicator. If this is your energy, you're forgiving yourself. That's the most important thing. You are forgiving yourself for allowing somebody to do the things that they did. And I feel like that is such a huge piece of recovering from a breakup or a separation from somebody that people don't talk about enough. The forgiveness of yourself. Somebody will beat themselves up so bad, like I should have knew better and da 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 da. Well, no, you're human. You shouldn't have known better. You couldn't see what was going to happen. You couldn't see what this person was going to do. Even if your intuition was like, I don't know if I can really trust them, I still feel like they're going to sleep around. You'll still try to beat yourself up for not listening to yourself. You can't do that because you are human and you were operating off of your heart chakra instead of your third eye, instead of your crown. Okay. So yeah, a lot of you guys are finally in that stage of forgiving yourself, and I'm super proud of that. Last but not least, what's tantric sex? Look at the Buddhas on here. And you know, Buddhas are all about peace. So I feel like whoever you are in a connection with now, if you are in something new, just know that the sex with this person is something that calms your soul. It brings peace to your spirit. Like, this is the type y'all roll over and it's just like the whole world isn't even there because it's only y'all two. And like everything can be solved and your whole brain can be settled just by being with this person. That's what type of tantric sex takes place when that card comes out. Okay, what else? Let's see for Aries. Two of Swords. Oh gosh, there goes that indecisive energy. Here you go. Because you know how powerful your sex life is with this person. So I could see the teeter-totter indecisiveness coming out here. Because this is all about you need to make a decision. Didn't we just... That's why I started y'all reading off preaching about the full moon. Because it ended up resonating by the end of the reading. Like things usually do. But honestly, it's time to make a choice. Are you going to keep feeling like, oh my gosh, I really need to, for some of you guys, you could be stuck in your own ways of like sleeping around. You really need to let that go. And you need to check yourself because this is somebody you are fated to be with. But if you keep messing up and feeling like you can manipulate somebody, you're going to lose this person. Just period. So some of y'all, that really could be your energy because the Queen of Wands is Aries. But yeah, and the Two of Swords here could be their energy feeling like they're about to make a decision about you. I swear there was another card that came out. You got the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I feel like some of you guys are trying to manifest a new beginning with this person, or somebody is trying to restart something with you. Oh my gosh. Also, Ace of Wands is about fertility creation as well. So some of you guys could be pregnant. Come February, I'm telling y'all might be peeing on a stick. I'm telling you, like, yeah, I feel like the sex could have been so powerful that y'all really ended up making a soul baby. And I really say that in a very, very, like, enlightening way. I feel like this child being born could change so much in the dynamic of the relationship, your life, just everything in general. And I really really do feel like it could be a divine child. Like, this child liable to grow up and start doing tarot. Okay. Yeah. But anyways, let's pull a natural herb for you guys so we can wrap up the reading. Please, if you made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what's going on. That's your card. Lion's mane. And the word on it is leadership. Just period. There's also, anytime this card comes out, I like to make it a point that there is the balance beams on here connected to the justice card. Libra energy. You could be dealing with a Libra. You don't have to be. The lion on here makes me think of Leo energy. So that is a fire sign. You could be dealing with a Leo. Look up lion's mane. You could actually eat the raw form of lion's mane, or you could get it in the pill capsule. And almost every single herb comes in the form of a tea bag. So please look this up because I feel like it will be beneficial for your sign come February, because y'all, we in February tomorrow. So this is basically a February reading. Yeah. But oh, we had the hangman. We had the hangman in the reverse. That's what had also came out. Sorry, y'all. Because the Two of Swords, when I was looking at it, I was like, I know it was another card that wasn't the Ace of Wands. This was at the bottom of the deck, and the hangman in the reverse was at the top. So it's time for you to sacrifice some way of thinking and let some stuff go. And I feel like a lot of you guys know how powerful or how divine you guys' sex life was. But I feel like there is a need for a lot of you guys to sacrifice it, because please remember that this came out underneath manipulation, lies, and control. So I feel like somebody feels like that's how they control you. Anytime y'all have sex or anytime y'all do anything, soon as they get you back in that type of way, it's like the door's back open for them. They got access to you again. So there they go with the manipulation again. Here they come doing something else to get their way, to gain what they want. You know what I'm saying? So you have to sacrifice your old way of thinking and really like open your eyes. That was the message about that for sure. And the Ace of Wands, the underlying energy, some of you guys could already have the fear that you're pregnant. You could be like eating different. You could just be getting like weird pains. You could have missed your period. It could be late. It could be off. Or I feel like I'm seeing a woman that was already pregnant. A lot of you guys could have already had children in the past, so you know what it feels like to be pregnant. And I feel like that being your underlying energy, you're like, oh my God, when I was pregnant with, I was feeling this way. I really might be, okay? And for some of you guys, the person that you were with, they know that there's a chance they could have got you pregnant. You know what I mean? You know how somebody be like, oh yeah, I was safe. I pulled out, whatever the case may be. I feel like somebody already manifested having a child with you. So really pay attention to your body come February, because I'm telling you, Aries, some of y'all might be pregnant. But I love y'all. I will see y'all next time. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you ever want to book a personal, I'm a girl. Come on. Bye.